Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. Today is 18th August 2019 and the topic we are going to deal is Adi Mahotsav, Chardham Project, Baltic States and the Baltic Sea, then National Essential Diagnostic List, Map-Aided Program and the previous year question revision series. So coming to the first topic, that is Adi Mahotsav. So this particular festival is happening in Leh Ladakh region and it is being participated by 160 tribal artisans. They are coming from 20 different states and they are participating and they are showcasing their masterpiece. That is why this is in news. So basically Adi Mahotsav, it is under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, but it's not only controlled by the ministry, but it is a joint initiative. One is Government of India, then the Tribal Affairs Ministry and the TriFed. TriFed is an institution for the welfare of tribal people, for their marketing of products made by them. So the theme for the festival, it is to celebration of spirit of tribal craft, culture and commerce. So that is a theme. TriFed has played a major role of service provider and market developer in this particular Adi Mahotsav. So they will identify the food and forest products which are being processed and value added and marketed under OneThen Scheme. So OneThen Scheme, it is under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and the artisans and the master craftsmen and also the women of Ladakh region, they are being the supplier of the tribes in India. So the significance is that it has been held in Leh Ladakh region, so it is basically the showcasing of tribal culture, their way of food, their art, their craft and the traditional medicines they are using. So this will spread to other part of the country and others will get an opportunity to access this. Also the tribals will also have the opportunity for their economic growth and prosperity. So also this Adi Mahotsav this year, they are promoting e-transactions. Okay. So this will provide again opportunity to take tribal commerce to next level, like a digital commerce. Okay. The next topic is Chardham project. So this is a news because the Supreme Court, they have cleared the decks for Chardham highway project. So there was a notification of NGT. So this has been modified now. A fresh committee has been constituted to look into the environmental concern regarding the Chardham National Highway. This is basically a connectivity program. So this is development of around 889 kilometers of national highway. This will be connecting Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath, and this will be like a perfect route leading to Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. So the construction work on this particular project, it has been started and it will be completed around 2020, and the project, it proposes to widen the single lane road into double lane road up to 10 meters, and the improved highway circuit, it aims to ease the traffic during Chardham Yatra. So the project under this will lie within the state of Uttarakhand only, that is a speciality. So the environmental concern regarding that has been highlighted by NGTR, like many sites of the mountain slope that is along the Chardham highways, it is unstable and they have a chance of having landslips. So that is basically a landslip zone. It's an activated zone. So that is one environmental concern. Then there has been flash floods in the Alagananda Valley as well as in Bhagirathi Valley, and there is also earthquakes in Charnoli and Uttarkashi. Okay, and also the road winding activity, it has already started inducing landslips, and there will be cutting of trees. So cutting of trees will loosen the soil and the slopes will be becoming more unstable, and if they start cutting more trees, solifluction will happen. Okay, the steep mountain slope it will have the landslide phenomena. So that is again another issue. Then the next topic is Baltic States and Baltic Sea. So this is in news because the Vice President, he have visited the Baltic States, that is Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. So Baltic States, they lie in the northeastern Europe. They are Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Okay, they are along the eastern shores of Baltic Sea. And this particular area, it is very cool, it is damp, and it has very great rainfall in the interior uplands along the coastal region. That is one peculiarity of the region. Then the temperature, it is very moderate in comparison to other East European plains. Okay, like the Russian plain, it is much better, much moderate temperature as comparing to the Russian region. And the people, the tribes or the indigenous people mainly are Bals, then Finnic people, Baltic Finns, then Roman Catholics. They are the major inhabitants of the region. And the culture, it's more like a mix of old European culture, then they have a mix of Soviet memories. Okay, so everything mixed together. And Baltic Sea, it is in the northern Europe. Okay, it has been bordered by Sweden, Finland, Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, then Poland, Germany and Denmark. This I have already covered in map-aided program while we were covering the marginal seas. So, Baltic Sea surrounding countries are these, and Baltic States are Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia. Okay, and I'll give you some related information regarding this. There are some other countries called as Balkan countries. Balkan countries are the easternmost part of the Europe, and it has three great peninsula in that particular region. The major countries are Albania, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Kosovo, Macedonia, then Romania, Serbia, Montenegro, so Slovenia, Turkey and Greece. These are the Balkan countries. Okay, and the Balkan peninsula, it is bordered by Adriatic Sea. Adriatic Sea is towards the west. Ionian Sea is in the southwest region, and the Black Sea in the east region. Okay, it's a very famous region. And the northern and central parts of the Balkan region, it have a central European climate. It has cold winters, it has warm summers, and they have well distributed rainfall. And the southern and the coastal areas, they have more like a Mediterranean type of climate. That's hot and dry summer and mild and relatively rainy winters. Okay, and major people inhabiting the region are South Slavs. Okay, and the culture is basically the Balkans, they have a cultural mosaic. They have a similarity with Ottomans, they have similarity with the Central Europeans, then they also have this Mediterranean influences. Okay, so it's a mixture of everything. The next topic is National Essential Diagnostic List, NEDL. So this is in news because India is going to get its first National Essential Diagnostics list. India is the first country also in the world to compile such a list. So what they do is they compile or they bridge the current regulatory systems gap that does not cover all the medical devices and IVD. IVD is in vitro diagnostic devices. So they cover everything. It would provide guidance to the government for deciding the kind of diagnostic test that different healthcare facilities in villages and remote area require. Okay, and the list is meant for the facilities from village till the district level, only till the district level. And they are built upon Free Diagnostic Service Initiative and other diagnostic initiative of Health Ministry. They want to expand this basket of test at different levels for a public health system. They want to improve the public health system, and implementing this would enable improved healthcare service delivery. They will be having this evidences of each disease. So evidence-based care will be given. Then patient outcome will be improved, and there will be a reduction in the expenditure also. And also you can actually use the public health facilities. Okay, so it would help in effective assessment of the disease burden. What are all the trends of diseases? We can have a better surveillance, outbreak identification can be done, and we can actually address the IMR also, that's the antimicrobial resistant crisis also. And while the affordability of the diagnostic is a prime concern in these low or third world countries like India, so low cost, inaccurate diagnostic, they have a market right now. And to be noted, in India, diagnostic follow a regulatory framework. It is based on Drugs and Cosmetic Acts of 1940 and Drugs and Cosmetic Rules of 1945, and the diagnostics are regulated under Medical Device Rule of 2017. Okay. In map aided program, we are going to deal with the passes or gaps in Kerala. So the first one is Palakkad Gap. Palakkad Gap is where the Bharatapuzha it originates, and it is a low mountain pass. It is in the Western Ghats. It connects Coimbatore and Palakkad. So Palakkad is in Kerala and Coimbatore is in Tamil Nadu. And the Palakkad, it is known as the gateway to Kerala due to this the presence of Palakkad Gap. And the pass is located between the Nilgiri Hills is to the top, and the Annamalai Hills in the south. The next pass is Tamarasheri Pass. So Tamarasheri Pass, it connects Kozhikode and Wayanad. Wayanad is in news recently because of the landslide issue due to floods in Kerala. So the heavy rainfall, it has caused many landslides in Wayanad. So it is pretty famous in news right now. And Kozhikode is another famous site in Kerala, which was earlier called as Calicut. Okay. So it connects the Calicut with Wayanad. And the next one is Perambadi Pass. Perambadi Pass, it connects Kannur and Coorg. Kannur is the older Kannur, which is in Kerala, and Coorg is in Karnataka. Okay. And for yesterday's question, which is the duration of monsoon, it decreases from the southern India to northern India. The amount of annual rainfall in the northern plains of India, it decreases from east to west. For this, the answer is C. And for today's question, which of the following, so they actually want to know about the tropical savanna region. So they are asking about the characteristic climate of the tropical savanna region. Option 1 is rainfall throughout the year. Option 2 is rainfall in winter only. Option 3 is extremely short dry season. Option 4 is definitely dry and wet season. Answer this question in the comment section. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much. Good night.